Hey, Z here, and today we're gonna be taking a look at the simstalgia Zine, the Sims 2 Nostalgia Zine. I can't wait because I've been following a few of the people working on it on Tumblr, and I just couldn't wait to see the final product, and it's finally here. This is nostalgic not only because it's The Sims 2, but also because it is a magazine. And now I'm sure that there's magazines going around today as well, but I haven't personally looked at one since I don't know, the early 2000s, so this is very nostalgic for me. Also, I feel like magazines nowadays, if they are still around, they're very different to what they were back in the day. I'm sure, but let's take a look. So first of all, this is the cover. Crazy weddings is the topic, I guess, of this issue. And then inside, we're gonna find which pre-made is your BFF, which I can't wait. That is one of those that I really can't wait to take a look at. And then interviews with Marticore and Juno. I love both of them, and much more. So let's go ahead and I want this as my wallpaper actually everywhere. In my house, I'm not talking about my phone. I mean, in my house, I want this as a wallpaper. Is there a way to zoom in? Oh, yes, there is. There we go. Alright, this is the table of contents. The past loves of Olive Spectre. You know what? I'm not gonna look at. I never really look at the table of content. So let's go ahead and just. Yes, already. I'm so excited. Miss Olive Spectre. Styled by Patricia Pitts, shot by Jasmine Eve. I love that. I love that it's like a photo. Shot by Jasmine Eves and styled by Patricia Pitts. Rosozi talks. Love strikes your heart, spreading and spreading until the frost overruns your entire body. And once it has frozen you over and refused to thaw, you'll be unable to move, completely enthralled by its power. God, I want this. I really want this as an actual magazine. I want this to be physical. If they eventually do it physically, I would love to have a copy. I'm freaking out. Lincoln Broadsheet is the interviewer for this article. I love Lincoln. Lincoln is my favorite from the Herbs. He is also in the PSP Sims 2 game, but I love him much more in the Herbs for handheld. I'm taking so long on everything, and this is a pretty substantial zine. You know what? I'm not gonna read every single thing right now. I'm gonna take my time and do it on my own, just off camera. But for now, I think I'm gonna just read a few things for every page because this is a really in-depth zine. It is. As you've seen in the table of content, let's go back to the table of content, there are so many things, so many articles, so many things, so I'm just gonna kind of skim through it and read a few things for each article, each page, and but I'll leave the rest for you to find out because it's free. It's just, I'll leave the link in the description and you can just experience this for yourself and read everything properly for yourself. So, the past loves of Olive Spectre. Olive Spectre, née Mwenda, is Strangetown's local elderly recluse, but hidden behind the doors of her isolated mausoleum-style home is a woman who has stolen the hearts of many, allegedly in more ways than one. Residing at 13 Dead-End Lane with her niece Ophelia Nigmus, Olive has been a heated topic of speculation and controversy, with many even going so far as to accuse the thrice-widowed woman of being a serial killer. The sheer number of bodies buried within the Spectre family cemetery has led to countless conspiracy theories on the internet and not so subtle whispers among her own neighbors. Olive, however, chooses to walk each day with her head held high, brushing off her critics with the same grace in which she has brushed off death time and time again. Join us for this once-in-a-lifetime exclusive interview where we will reveal some of the juiciest gossip involving one of Strange Town's most infamous residents. I love that they're also including Sims from the spin-offs and not just from the main PC games. That is fantastic. But all the new nostalgia, Marticore and a cotton sock! Oh, this is fantastic! New nostalgia sounds like a strange paradox at first. It makes sense though. With the re-release of The Sims 2, we are not only seeing excited Sims veterans, but many newcomers immersing themselves in a game capturing the essence of the early 2000s. In a way, many dedicated Simmers... Either way, many dedicated simmers will gladly tell you about their memories of discovering the game and all the crazy things they've done with their sims. And for some, this hobby has turned into something even bigger. We invited YouTubers Myrta, Marticore, and Maddie, a cotton sock, to take a trip down memory lane and reminisce with us about their unique journeys. This is fantastic because I love both of these creators and I love her cosplay of a plant sim. And I'm not gonna go through all of the articles. I'm gonna leave those for you. But apparently, Marticore's favorite sim is Darren Dreamer, and her least favorite is Peter Otomas. What has he done to you? Peter is kind of inoffensive to me, but the set quarter tile placement on sheet that comes with mansion and garden stuff is so much better than bullprop snap object to grid falls. I agree. You can move a university student in with your sim after your sim has already graduated, and that student will immediately age up to be an adult and receive the same graduation status. I didn't know that. If you want to blend face templates together and create a sim, simply right click on them. I did know that, and I'm pretty sure that I knew that because of her, because of a video that she did. So yeah. Oh, let me clarify. I didn't know that you can bring a sim that they will age up and, you know, move in with your sim. I didn't know that they would get the same graduation status. I guess I never really paid attention to that one. But Maddie loves Brandy Brooke. Who doesn't? I love her. And hates Kennedy Cox, which I don't know because it is a townie. I don't really know townies. I love The Sims 2. I'm obsessed with The Sims 2. I'm not obsessed like a lot of these people that we're gonna find here to the point of knowing every single townie, because I usually just play with my own. I usually create and used to create my own sims. Only now I'm kind of exploring the pre-mades a little more, only lately, but I've never really paid much attention to the townies. What else? Goth heiress dumped at the altar? Their scandal in quaint Pleasant View as the daughter of renowned scientist and inventor Mortimer Goth was seen in tears at the altar, supposedly dumped by Don Lothario. This is incredible, with a shot of the wedding. Cassandra Goth, the eldest child of Mortimer and missing socialite Bella Goth, was left at the altar. And where are these? Oh! Whoa, they look canty. Sorry, Grandpa likes me better. Trouble is brewing in Veronaville, but when isn't it? Alright. So this is Goneril and Regan. Whenever I play with Veronaville, I kind of don't care about the adults, so I don't really recognize these two. I play with the teenagers and, if anything, with the summer dreams, but I don't really care about the caps and the adults rather of either family. Why are we glossing over the fact that Bella was last seen at Dawn's condo and now he's marrying her daughter? First of all, Bella is not Cassandra, and second, what a creep! Good riddance, another local told us. Alien abductions? Has the desert heat been getting to the locals of Strangetown, or is there any merit to the urban myth that is Bella Goth, an innocent victim of alien abduction, and will he finally clear her family from any suspicion? A badly staged joke, or a citizen of Strangetown who is supposedly carrying an alien baby? You decide. The heiress was spotted with the Monty family's golden child, Romeo. One can only wonder, what would Consort Cap think about this? Oh, to be a fly on the wall at the Cap dynasty's next family dinner. I love the juicy gossip, as if I didn't know it already. But this is just fantastic. A secret affair or forbidden love? Both. Read on here. This is fantastic. I'm obsessed with this. R plus J Crash Confessions Romeo Giulietta. Love that with the Italian names. Romeo and Juliet's forbidden affair. Can you keep a little secret? I also love that the UI, let's say, the thing is in the style of The Sims 2 as well. You know, these little windows like this are as if they came from the game, and it's just shut up, nothing beats a Pearson 206 Sim Ranger holiday tour. Incredible. And right now you can save 50 per person. That's 200 off for a family of 4, which is actually true in the game. You do that is what you pay to go on vacation. We got millions of free child place holidays available with 22 kilograms of baggage included. Book now with Bon Voyage Tours. Package holidays you can trust. Limited time offer. Incredible. Visit Turkey Islands. To be honest, it's kind of a double family affair. The one Mercutio Monti has been seen casually smooching with Hermia Cap. Hermia, though, is also involved with what's his name from the Summer Dream household? Erin the Oracle. Erin! Nice. Are you curious about your past, present, and future? This is fantastic. I can't wait to read this, but again, this video will be so long if I stop to read every single thing. Lakshmi's Cosmic Readings, is that her name? I didn't know that she had a name, but that's the gypsy, I think she's called in the game, which nowadays we know that that's not really a good way to call anybody. But wait, this is a reading for whomst, because did I get the High Priestess? I love these tarots. These are fun. Oh, the Hermit? The social bunny is the Hermit, which makes so much sense because it will only appear if you are a hermit. This is so good. Are you feeling a rising distrust for someone around you? Lean into your own intuition and judgment. Take a deep breath and stare into your garden. Your inner voice will tell you what to do next. The tower is the curious house. A big change is coming soon. It's not quite clear in what form. An alien baby, maybe? But your life is about to be turned upside down and blasted with green light. The tower will break down false beliefs and show you that the truth is out there. Incredible, I love this. Sometimes alone time is needed. It's time to do some soul searching and find your inner peace. Read a book, eat some grilled cheese, check on your ant farm. And if you need more time, try a elixir of life potion, now available in a pocket-sized dose. Excuse you, this is fantastic. Feeling like your days are numbered? The new elixir of life available for purchase via the rewards catalog. Incredible. This is just so good. It is written in the stars. compatibility guide. Again, I'm not gonna read all of it, but let's check mine. And I am a Taurus, so oh, it starts from here. All right. This cozy grilled cheese hoarding Taurus. This cozy grilled cheese. Oh wait, is this your horoscope? Okay. This cozy grilled cheese hoarding Taurus spawns into the new year with +10 comfort need and an unlocked one to hoard massage tables. Kristen Lost's favorite way of spending her off days after an intense week of physical exercise: simple. Eat, nap, repeat. Finances stay stable if you keep your aspiration level out of down-phase drag. During October, you may autonomously purchase a suspiciously expensive kitchen gadget. Blame it on your pleasure aspiration. Not every Victorian spirit is born a fortune sim. Romance-wise, your social need and relationships sparkle green. When paired with SimCity cheesecake and low stakes cuddles. If someone complains about you taking too many bubble baths, they might get an instant -50 short-term relationship. Pro tip: invest in houseplants to boost your environment need, but don't forget to water them between naps. Or even better, ask your roommates to water them for you. Stars say indulge in all things comfy and yummy. If it boosts your veg out experience, it's destiny. So Tauruses are compatible with Capricorns and Virgo, somewhat compatible with Pisces and Cancer, and not at all compatible with Leo, Scorpion, Aquariuses. Interesting. This isn't really a generic horoscope. It is for specific sims. In this case, in my case, for a Taurus, it is Kristen Lostis, which I don't recognize. I think it is a townie from Strange Town, actually. Now that I read the surname Loste, I think I've seen that in Strange Town. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know townies. Now, watch me be wrong and she's just a normal premade sim somewhere and I just don't know, and that I'm gonna be embarrassed. Hot or not? This is so cool. This is so cool. Are your sims looks hot or not? Vamp vibes. The creatures of the Kryptonite combine new goth and ancient gothic for a seriously hot look. Club kids. The out-of-this-world looks ravers are wearing downtown are so in right now, trending tons. As the season gets hotter, stay gold with a natural glow. Style tip: always use Simpson sunscreen. The crispy fried look, getting hit by lightning, it can happen to anyone. Don't let it. Botched facelift. Using Dr. Wu's automated cosmetic surgeon has its risk. It's not worth it, babes. It is not. The 0-star stylist. If a salon tech doesn't have the skill points, don't risk looking like the tragic clown. I can't overstate how fantastic this is. Excuse me? For a lipstick ad having all of the undone, and honestly the skin tone variation as well. I love this. I just love this so much. Oh, are these Lilith and Angela? Alright. Cute. How to be a true, real, legit cowgirl. Howdy cowgirls, cowboys and cowbeasts. Again, I'll read this later, but this is fantastic. Which Simster girl will be your BFF? I need to know this. Okay, where do we start? Start here. It's a Saturday night, what are you doing? Staying in or going out? Obviously staying in. I mean, look at me, I'm a nerd. How are you spending your time? Oops, sorry. How are you spending your time? With a good book or working on projects? Probably working on projects, but this is gonna be like sciencey. Do you prefer the STEM fields or the humanities? I guess the humanities, but working on projects for me is just editing a video for my channel, so it's, I don't know, maybe I should have said a good book. But humanities, are you an introvert? Yes, yes I am. Oh no, your test subject just escaped. My what did what? Quick, grab the tranquilizer. Oh, I don't know. I like both. My what did what? I guess let's go with Reg and Cap. Oh, you both share similar drive and can bond over your introverted natures. If I had said grab the tranquilizer, Cersei Beaker, your shared love for science and experiments, no, let's not. Would your friend, let's see what happened, let's see who I get if I had said with a good book instead. Would your friends describe you as friendly? I mean, they would describe me as friendly to them, that's for sure. Friendly doesn't mean introvert, it's not the same as being extroverted. Friendly and extroverted are two different things. An alien just knocked on your door, what do you do? Obviously, invite him in, for sure. Your BFF is Jenny Smith. You both really love your family and can see the best in everyone. Maybe she can even set you up with an extraterrestrial. Honestly, yes, absolutely. That is probably gonna be the one I relate to the most amongst these, because Dina Caliente could be one. You both see what's most important in life, simoleons. Which, no. Chloe singles, the two of you will tear up the town together. Already, no. So yes, Jenny Smith would 1000% be my BFF. Why Juno Birch keeps coming back to The Sims. Enjoy this keeps paying the price. Before I was a drag queen, my dream job was to be a film director. Interesting. This is another one that I can't wait to read later after I finish the video, but again, the video would be too long if I did. Love Juno though. She's fantastic. She's so funny. Are you a Cap or a Monty? Wait a second. Why are the Caps English and the Montys Italian? They're supposed to both be Italian, aren't they? But let's see. I want to see this. The rival families are feuding. Ugh. What's new? And Veronaville is burning with outrage. Take this quiz to find out which family you'd fit in with most if their circumstances became dire. I'm invited to a potluck, so I bring not a reheated frozen meal. I would get the pair for both me and my Uber driver. Anyway, the number of my favorite food delivery service, a home-cooked meal. Obviously, they say the way to one's heart is through their stomach. Obviously, if I was a season, I would be winter, spring or fall, or summer. Winter, I love cuddling up in warm blankets with a big mug of hot cocoa, which honestly, yes, I think I'm either winter or fall. But the colors of the blooming, decaying flora has always made me feel at ease. I wouldn't say that's the reason. Decaying flora? I love the colors of autumn because of, the oranges, the yellows, reds and everything. I love the autumn colors, but I wouldn't say because it's decaying flora. So I guess I'll go with winter. My ideal outing is not wandering through museums, a long winding hike. The fresh air and scenic lookouts are part of my roots. Sure, karaoke night. Nothing beats a Jet 2 singing my heart out and dancing till I break a sweat with my friends. If it were just the first part, sure, I love karaoke. Dancing till I break a sweat with my friends could not be the furthest from me. I only like dancing in the dark alone in my room. But otherwise, absolutely not. So I'm gonna go with B, I guess. 4. My favorite way to listen to music is live. Nothing beats the Jet 2 Holiday. I'm not gonna. No. I like live music if I listen to it on my phone. If I listen to the live version of a song on my phone, then I might enjoy it. I don't like concerts because I'm too autistic for the crowds and the stimuli and everything. No. With headphones, I tune out the rest of the world and dance to the beat of my own drum. Yes. With a speaker, the world only grows stronger with a shared love of music. I will listen to it with a speaker, but my favorite way is with headphones. So I'll go with B again. My dream car is a car driven by someone else. Driving is extra effort and energy. Absolutely. Non-existent, I'd rather walk, bike, or use public transport. Honestly, yeah. One with a distinguishable silhouette or color, something that screams me. If I were to get a car, I would want like a pastel yellow. I have thought of that. But no, I don't really want a car. I don't really want to drive. I don't like to drive, which brings us back to A. I'm not a very good driver. Whoops. I'm not, because I still don't have a license. I'm working on it, even though I don't want to, but I kind of have to here. But a car driven by someone else is my dream car if I had to go by car, but I'd rather walk, bike, or use public transport for sure. So let's go ahead and do B, especially because I feel guilty whenever I'm not a passenger princess. I unfortunately have to ask for a ride most times that we need to go somewhere, because again, I don't have a license yet. I'm working on it, but I always feel guilty and I don't like it. I don't like having to rely on somebody else. So my wardrobe mostly consists of neutrals such as whites, blacks, or beiges. No, brights. Color makes the world go round. I'm currently wearing a pink shirt. My wardrobe is basically all bright shades. So yes, absolutely. I don't even need to read the other one. I'm getting a lot of B's. I wonder which one that is. My best accessory is jewelry or watch. Nothing screams put together. Nah. A bag. No. My face. I mean, have you seen me? Honestly. Yes. Yes. C. I go to grab a drink. It absolutely needs to be warm. Tea and coffee are my besties. I do love coffee. I do also like tea. But I mean, I'm addicted to coffee. Coffee is a drug. And I am addicted. Bubbly, the fizziness or soda. It doesn't absolutely need to be soda. I could do without. Cold, juice, punch, or milkshakes always hit the spot. I mean, if it absolutely needs to be something, I guess I would go with cold. Juice, punch, or milkshakes. Not milkshakes. Milkshakes don't agree with me. But juices or just something cold. I guess I would go with that rather than A. Even though I love tea and coffee, but they're not. If I were to choose between warm and cold, I would choose cold. If I could make iced coffee easily at home, I would do that. Because I love coffee, but it's not because it's warm, it's because it's coffee. Anyway, the results. If you got mostly B's, which I did, you're a summer dream! That is fantastic news, actually. Your possible aspirations are knowledge or pleasure. Definitely knowledge, but that is fantastic news. I didn't want to be either a Cap or a Monty. I want to be a summer dream. Cotton Punk. See, this is why I need this to be a physical thing. I need to have this. Although, if I were to cut this, I would cut the thing. So I hope that if they make this physical, they add a page in between these two. Because this is... I need that. I absolutely need that. Welcome to Pleasant View. That's... Bella being like that is Belladonna Cove though. Your feature room, Pleasant View, simnation.com. Incredible. That is so cute. That is such a cute drawing. Wait, wait. Is that Cecil? Not Cecil. What am I saying? Well, Emperor Cecil, yes, but I'm not thinking of Cecil. I'm thinking of I don't remember the name, but I love him. I love him. That's Cecil. Okay, there it is. There it is. Yes, that's Emperor Cecil, and this is. I'm thinking burp, but it's not burp. It's not a burp. It's something like that though. Oh my god, I've seen that. I've actually seen that on Tumblr, but look at that. Look at that. Neon Spectre, I like that they're using the name Neon Spectre. I've seen some people complain that it doesn't really fit because Neon Spectre doesn't really have, you know, it doesn't really fit with anything. But I love it because it's neon, you know, it's almost a Spectre because he's almost like it keeps teetering on the edge of dying, I guess. The Lone Gambus, the X-Bites. Wait, who are these? That's Laszlo and Vidkund. Who are the other ones? Those are Laszlo and Vidkund, aren't they? And that is that Pascal on the left, and then I'm not sure. I don't know. And here she is again, right? I think maybe I don't know. Lincoln Broadsheet and Virginia Fang. I bit off more than I could chew. Incredible. This is from The Sims 2 on PSP, which is fantastic. This is so good. The Night Beast. This is from The Sims 2 on PSP. Annie Howe. And the album became a classic in a matter of moments. Don't listen while in Division. The vibe is great, but I don't get why some random teen is photoshopped onto the cover. What do you mean? That's Emily. Is it worth trusting servers to make music? Should I trust anyone out here at all? Interesting. Alright. Strange Tunes with Ian Stoker. With Ian Stoker? The music that you did for the handheld games? Wait, I created music from 2002 to 2010. I created music and sound for over 50 titles for the Nintendo handheld platforms. Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, and even on Game Boy Color game. I mean, I guess I could have just read this. Whoops. Who are you and what you do? I worked in games for about 2 decades and I'm on break for now for health reasons. I'm returning to games, it depends on if I can recover. I did about 10 years of music and sound for handheld Nintendo games like Nintendo DS. I started working on my own games just as a hobby project. Over a few years I transitioned into becoming full-time doing my own games as an indie developer. I think I made that complete transition around 2011. I did that for about 10 years. Around 2021 I was when my symptoms started getting to the point where I couldn't really keep up with work anymore. So I froze the project I was in the middle of and it remains frozen to this day. Oh, this is... I really want to read this because the handheld Sims music is really good as well. I did see that. I did see this, but I forgot, and it's just incredible. Bullrope testing. I need that shirt. I need that shirt. This is incredible. A whopping gigabyte of pristine sound piped through headphones made in the heart of Music Asylum Cosmo Street. Shout out the world, dance to your own beat with this sleek, exciting MP3 player. Honestly, I always forget that MP3 players exist in the game, but that is fantastic. This is another handheld character, Ava something. I don't remember. I don't remember her name. Leave mode with Sammy Sandog. I do like them as well. My preferred gameplay is pure chaos. Mine too, not gonna lie, mine too. And an ad for this is so good. Sul, is it you or the llama again? And look at these renders. How to make a machinima with Ale from Crazy Sims. I don't think I know them. I must check them out. This is also what I love about this zine, is that I'm gonna find out about content creators that I don't know about, and I can just check them out. Dating tips, first date edition, our dating experts, John, Shayla and Abby. Don Lothario, high chances of success. What's this? Love advice with Don Lothario. I don't want love advice from Don Lothario. He doesn't know what he's doing, he just wants to woohoo. Here's what the pleased patrons of the show had to say. Who is it? Vidkund, of course it's Vidkund. Mary Sue? And Mercutio. I expected it from Vidkund and Mercutio, but Mary Sue? Really? You're asking for advice to Don Lothario? Okay. Let sparks fly. Dating servers, hot new trend or concerning tendency. The experts say Lucky Beaker, Mortimer Goth. Mortimer Goth is a roboticist? What? No, he's not. He's supposed to be like a chemist or something. He invented the elixir of life, right? Oh, and I love that. Dr. Isaac Rossum with Roberta Rossum. Incredible. Vidkun Curious, Dominic Newlow, obviously. Cassandra Goth, okay. Dadernity. How to survive abduction and keep your needs out of the danger zone. 8 survival tips to get through alien pregnancy without totally crashing and burning. SimCity Curiosities. This looks incredible. I need to read this. Not right now though. So I'll check it out later. Because hydration is aspiration number 1. That is Misty Waters, and I love her. I love all of the spin-off Sims being included. Grill Champs Les Sims cheese sandwich with Natasha Una. Oh, Champ Les Sims cheese, like a French cheese sandwich. Incredible, incredible. Express your teen style. Look at this. This is like an IKEA thing, which like an IKEA ad, which there is also IKEA to be fair, but you know, an IKEA stuff pack, but incredible with Johnny, Ophelia and Rip. I almost forgot Rip's name. Don't mind if I do, I love comics. Nerve and I are gonna be catching up at Road to Nowhere. Please look after Tycho while I'm gone. Why? Why me? Isn't Laszlo around? He's much better at babysitting than I am. In case you forgot, Laszlo also has a social life. Unlike someone I know, he's with Crystal. So yeah, good luck. Call if you need anything. Cute Tycho. Tycho, which parent do you like the most? Never mind, you don't even have another parent. At least I think you don't. So who's your favorite uncle? I already know it's probably Laszlo. Is there anything you would like to do? What are babies even into doing? Why do I even bother? You're a baby. It's not like you can understand me. I just wish I understood people as easily as I understand plants. Hi Mom! Is everything holding up alright? Whoa, everything seems to be in place. I thought the house was going to be on fire by the time I go back. Vidkun, are you in here? If you forgot about Tycho to look after your violets, I swear I want one for myself too! Later, when I get my hands on one of these, Cersei will finally take notice of me. How to get abducted for baby alien fast strange town forum. I mean, just get your aspiration, your secondary aspiration. No, it would be your first. you know, the aspiration rewards are those, is that what they're called? You know, the perks, whatever they're called. Oh, I love this. This is so gothic, which makes sense, and I love it. What are you thinking about, kiddo? I miss her. So do I. I hardly even knew her, but I still miss her. Isn't that strange? You know what I think? I think she's somewhere out there watching over us, watching over you. So no, I don't think it's strange at all. You really think so? Yeah, I do. That is so freaking cute, but she's not dead. She's just in Strange Town. And I love these. Oh my god, these are so good. Capricorn Sims? Is that? No, that has to be edited, right? Because like the makeup is fantastic already, but that also has to be edited. Because the skin feels like there's a filter. Either way, that is just incredible. This one I had seen with the photo thing, with the UI as well. Incredible, just fantastic. And it looks like a professional photo from those times, from the 2000s as well. It just looks incredible. All of these look fantastic. Brandy with... This is just... Oh my god. Excuse you? Who's the hottie here? It's supposed to be PD9, but look at you. I guess PD9 when he was younger, because he still doesn't have white hair. And the Grim Reaper and Cassandra Goth. Oh, I thought it was the same picture. And I was like, where is she? Am I missing? No, that's the same person that did it there. And Bella in the background as well, getting abducted. Fantastic. These people are just, all of these people are just looking so good. And these are all of the collaborators, I'm pretty sure. So I love the layout of everything as well. This is just fantastic. This is so cool. And I love the way that it's divided as well, because these are the people that did the art styles and everything, the renders, I guess, and stuff like that. The UI and everything. These are the people that wrote the articles and the interviews. The stars are the content creators that were interviewed, and I'm not sure about the camera icon, maybe just the layouts. Incredible. This is just incredible. The Sims 2 PSP, I do follow on Tumblr as well. They're really good. And the crew, these renders are fantastic. Design, support communications. Who did the renders is what I wanna know. Because they're so good. Hanka 711, September 05. Do you feel like you're not measuring up in certain areas? That something in your life is coming up short? Make up for it with the revolutionary Hanka 711 from Huang Motors. The Hanka is more than a car, it is an extension of you. Your friends will envy you, your dates will swoon. In a world where bigger is better, you deserve to have the biggest one of all. With Brandy there, and all of Brandy with all of the tattoos as well. Interesting choice. I loved this. I loved every single part of this, and again, I can't wait to actually read all of it off camera, and I really recommend you do it as well. I'll leave a link in the description down below so that you can go and read all of this for yourself. I I can't even explain how much I love this. I hope they're gonna do a next issue. I think they're gonna. I haven't really checked into it. I think they're gonna do another issue, probably. I hope so, at least, because this was fantastic and I want so many more. This took a while, this took a long while, this took a few months. I think they started at the beginning of the year, so it took a few months, to say the least. Which is completely fair, because look at that, this whole thing was fantastic. But if it were even just a yearly magazine, I would love it. I would love to have another issue next year, or maybe a quarterly. I don't know, but it's just fantastic. It's just so cool. I want more. Please give me more. And before I keep on repeating just the same thing over and over, which is just that I loved it, be sure to let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this, if you're gonna go read it, or if you've already read it, which article, which page was your favorite. Because this, again, oh my god, I'm freaking out over just how good this was. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!